And now, KITV4 weather.
Welcome to weather. Now, nice weekend. Now we're getting a turnaround. Some very wet weather, a flash flood watch up for the northern end of the island chain at least through Tuesday afternoon. We've been seeing some warnings and advisories popping up here and there. So stay posted with KITV.com and KITV4 News in the evening for the latest on that. Ground's already saturated from the previous rains, which is why there's a very high risk of flash flooding. So stay away from low-lying areas. Be very cautious of that. South Kihei Road, normally very dry. We had a batch of wet weather come through, flooded. This car got up maybe mid-door area. Engine problems likely last week. Some areas on Oahu got up to the head of some rooftops, and that definitely damages your car. So keep them out of those low-lying areas, anywhere where there's the potential of flooding, because we are expecting this system here to give us some pretty significant heavy wet weather as well as thunderstorms. Flooding is very good possibility here, so be prepared for it, especially for the northern end of the island chain. Then it's going to ease its way down to the southern end into the middle of the week. Expect that to be not as intense as what we're getting right now for the northern end of the island chain. Kauai was in a flash flood warning, meaning that heavy wet weather was occurring, as well as flooding in those low-lying areas, roads, streams. So stay posted with that, because it could still be expanded and extended to other areas, and likely will be the case into Oahu either our Monday or Tuesday. As far as the southern end of the island chain, southeast Big Island getting some shower activity, but not quite as significant just yet. Rain forecast track at any time online. This batch of heavy wet weather continues through our Tuesday morning, and then it slowly eases off with some heavy showers still embedded in our area, but we break apart into Wednesday afternoon, so expect that wet weather to be maybe not as intense. Surf didn't look too bad, but probably going to get a brown water advisory in the coming days with all this wet weather. Pesticides mixed into that. Very unfavorable conditions to head out. We only have small swells in the mix, as well as box jellyfish doing around the midweek, so probably stay out of the water after today. No marine warnings in the meantime. South to southeasterly knots right around 20. Today's conditions going to be very cloudy, very wet thunderstorms, especially for the northern end of the island chain. Going into the extended forecast, we begin to ease off with this wet weather. It's not going to be dry by Wednesday, but we are going to ease off in intensity, and then it looks like into our all-awaited New Year's weekend will slowly dry up here. We're also going to welcome back some trade wind weather, help blow out that smoke from the fireworks. So just get through the wet weather carefully.